Good morning, everyone. I was asked by a friend of mine to take a picture of a sign stating I'm not broken. This is mainly because we share a belief about the counseling helping industries that work a lot on defining people as broken. Um, Hold on here, I'm going to stop that. Uh, we find the counseling industry, and I've been guilty of this because I've done this. I've worked as a counselor for many years, and we have a DSM-5. Actually, I think it's a DSM-5V or DSM-6 or 7 right now. Anyways, it has a listing of how broken you are. You can be a little bit broken. You can have a depression, or you can be a lot more broken. You can have a major depressive episode, or you can be a little more broken and live with the bipolar disorder, or 100 other ways of defining our personal characteristics as broken. If you think about yourself too much, you're narcissistic. There was even a brokenness that can be defined as being worried about the environment, too worried about the environment, and going too far with recycling, with reusing, recycling, any of these things. And I keep thinking about that. Keep thinking about how we have all these labels about our brokenness. If I start crying, I break down. I'm broken up with grief. I broke up with my partner. Numerous ways that we refer to ourselves as broken, as not whole, as not good enough for whatever experience or goodness that we want to pull into our life. Well, I can't do this because I'm still broken. Well, the reason I'm not attracting good people into my life is I'm still broken. I'm still living with, I'm still being affected by my victimization or my abuse or my this or my that. Realistically, we aren't broken. We've never been broken. We have lived through whatever it is we've lived through, and we have had reactions to whatever has happened to us in our lives. And we have had behaviors that have protected us in some way, shape, or form in those. And I'm talking a lot about behaviors as a child, childhood sexual abuse, childhood physical abuse, childhood bullying, childhood, a lot of these different things. And some of the abuses that happen later. Whether we're involved in gossiping or targeted by gossiping, whether we are part of a group or not part of a group, whether we want to be part of a group or not be part of a group. This does not indicate in any way, shape, or form that we are not whole. This indicates that we have some things that we might want to change, that we might want to make fit our philosophies better. Maybe we don't want to be home so much. Maybe we want to go out and try dancing. But our anxiety holds us back. Maybe we want to go out and watch a movie. But we really don't want to be around that many people because that's kind of scary. Or this will trigger depression. Watching a couple walking down the street hand in hand in love may all of a sudden make us feel depressed because we're alone. We're not with someone at that point. Or maybe we've got no children and we see people out playing with their children and we feel less than. This does not indicate we're broken in any way, shape, or form. It does not mean we're not whole. It means we have thoughts, behaviors that do not serve us, that do not resonate our truth. And this is largely because we're living from the front of our brain. We're living from our conscious brain. We're not living from our unconscious brain. We are being driven by behavior, by thoughts, by our bound nature, our negative thoughts, our negative ways that we acted to those various things as we've grown, as we've evolved. And now we no longer need that. So now we can change. We can change those behaviors, thoughts, events, and make them serve us better. All we have to do is become aware of why we've been holding ourselves back. And how do you do that? You start listening to what your unconscious has been telling you all along, how it's been driving your behaviors, how it's been saying, no, you really don't want to hang with them, that's going to be really, really scary. Or, I'll never have that love. I'll never have this. I'll never be able to eat organic food. It's way too expensive. I'll never be able to raise my kids in that way because I just don't have the patience. All these things in some way indicating brokenness. Okay? That can change. That can change. All we need to do is change our perspective, and that's changing our unconscious thoughts. And that is actually easy to do. Just become aware of those unconscious thoughts and the arguments that they're based on. So, if you want to start changing your unconscious thoughts, sit down quietly with a piece of paper, a book, whatever, and start writing down just what you're hearing. Those voices in your head, and we all have them. It's not just people who are experiencing mental illness that have them. We all have those voices that go, oh my God, that dress looks hideous, put back on the rack. We all have those voices. Okay? You are not broken because you have voices. Okay? Start listening to them. Start writing it down. Start finding out what's driving your behaviors. And start changing. So, talk to you later. If this resonates with you, if this in any way you're looking at this going, I want to know more, message me. Just send me a message. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're going, yeah, I want to know more, add us on Facebook. There's always a link down below to add the group on Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, there's usually my email address under the link. So find a way, ask questions. Remember that Wednesday this week, September 16th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, there will be a Zoom call, which is a big video conferencing call to answer any of your questions on mindset, to answer questions on other things, why my hair's so short, to just sit and talk. How about we just sit and talk? How about that? I'd love to hear what you've got to say. I'd love to hear how your life is going, how your kids are, how your animals are, what you're doing in your life that's really, really neat or exciting you. I would love to hear all of that. Let's just have a conversation. How about that? So, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, be there, be square. Yeah, I know I'm that old. So, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.